Fire in the sky. I don't know why that makes me think smoke on the water. It's not even the right amount of syllables for it. Well, I guess it is because it's just taking the first and the 1 and 2 syllable words and swapping them. Fire in the sky. A mother crystal doing stuff. It is what it is. What's up, Jill? You could also forge stuff with goots, I remember, but I don't think I feel like doing that right now. Press X for Torgal to bark. Wonderful. No notes.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the crystal's curse.
Proceed towards the herd. Do either of you want to question the fact that it looked like Bahamut tried to blow up the mother crystal and he failed? Nah, you're right. We should just go and see what's going on.
Oh, it's past time. But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is done.
You know what I'm kind of surprised hasn't come up yet? Is the idea of the fact that Clive nomming all these powers is probably what Ultima wants from him as Mythos. Which I appreciate because that would definitely happen.
We'll have to find our own path.
Like, I appreciate the game not swear guilting me for getting shiny new toys to play with.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether.
Well, Clive is a true himbo.
Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned them.
And there's no reason to hold back.
Oh! On the bright side, that didn't use the potion up, but... Oh, they were already dead. That was a waste. Oh, man. Oh, go back to Torgal. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to check on... I don't think Torgal's changed since then. Or did he? A lading loser? Sunbreak. Man, I almost flow with Ether. Let's go see Twinside. I'm sure nothing bad will happen there. Oh, man. Look, that wasn't their home. That was the crystal mines where the poor people work. Who cares if those guys go crazy and it gets flooded? Pushing open the gate. 3 chunks of right. Right, there's a guy over there.
Nice try.
Ooh, that did a lot of damage.
Nice try. I needed that.
Oh, it was Jill there, okay. Aww. I just did not want to deal with that fight, and it did not go well for me.
Slow. Help me, boy.
God, excuse you. Where are you? There you are.
And another. Not good.
Nice, that will knock him down. Let's get a little bit of health if I can.
There must be a way to climb up.
Oh, what an awful fight there. I don't like those guys. I mean, Perfect's just I'm very bad at. Very used to having to fight things one-on-one. Doing multiple things in there, and I just... whoop, brain turns off. At least they expect you to take some damage from that, so they give you a potion afterwards. Ooh, Breath of Lightning for Judgment Bolt. I don't use it, so it doesn't matter to me, but... Oh, that looks like the way we need to go. Because that's an immediate dead end. Never mind. You know, I feel sorry because I'm sure there are people who lived in Twinside before Sunbreak took over, and they don't deserve this. The people from Sunbreak almost definitely do. Hey,
Is that Phoenix?
baby brother's trying to hold off Dion. That's nice.
What is he doing?
Keeping the Harmon occupied.
No, you can do it, bro. Oh,
Joshua! Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
I revived to Dragon versus
Hold on,
Bird.
Joshua! I'm coming!
Hey, Captain. Yes, you do.
We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
I mean, look, Clive, not for nothing, we couldn't kill Joshua as a freak, so...
Have again. Not now.
I'm pretty sure we don't need to worry about Bahamut doing so. Even if the icons are kind of strongest in the order we get
What
them
was
in.
that?
Bahamut. He'll kill us all.
I'm trying to match his build by wearing Phoenix's wings.
There he is. Joshua!
Clive, I need you to focus.
Clive. He can't hear you.
He's in the middle of a kaiju fight.
They're heading for the heart.
Then so should we.
Pretty sure they're gonna get there first because they fly.
Come on.
Oh, man. That's just them. Ah, there you are.
Get him. There's more.
New enemies. That's it. Let's just go. Oh, we have one of those assholes who does freaking protect. I guess that comes with Clive's himbo energy. His mind can only do so many tracks, aka just one.
We don't have time for this.
Oh, one of you guys again. Ugh. There's two on that. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, I killed it at least. Destroy Crystal Directive has been replaced with Protect Brother Directive. I mean, Protect Brother Directive was there first. Well, I at least get to have more than half HP for these fights. Might help if I was doing better than so far, but that's okay.
Are those the council chambers?
Oh, there we
How are
go.
they still standing?
I don't know.
This is where I need to go? Ah, Chocobo. That is the way we need to go. Thank you, Torgal. Is there anything over here I missed then? Oh no, that's just a dead end. And that's also a dead end. Okay. Makes sense. It gave me a potion, a high potion, so I'm in for a fight now.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
Sound of
We're
bourbon
getting
distance.
close.
Thank God Torgal specced into perception. Oh.
It looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
Necrophobe. That could have gone better. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Eh, could be more. Elemental dissonance. Ah, damn, that missed. Ah, well. Firaga. Zaga. Ooh, full combo there. Oh, you got me there. Okay, that's fine. Firaga. Oh, I missed. I also totally intentionally parried that. Press the attack.
I don't want to know what that is. We have to end this right now.
Nice try.
Okay, let's just not even think about it, son. Ooh. Dang it, again, I messed that up. Although that still counts as hitting him for some reason, so I'll take it. Ah. I should have done that sooner. That's okay.
Nice try.
Ooh, that got me. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, Grasp Zaga. There we go. Gotta take him out before Clive is trapped in the Upside Down. Guess I had a little bit of that vibe to him, didn't he, actually? Especially with a name like that, too. Favor of Earth increases wind-up damage, which is kind of fun, but again, I don't really... I think for this one, I'd much rather have cooldown than damage anyways.
These beasts, they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
Clive's like, there's only one thing we need to focus on, just like the heart. Clive's like, yes, the heart. It was totally what I was going to say. But Raider has only one thing on mind, head empty, everything else. Well, I wasn't out of health at the end of that fight.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
I like to imagine a Clive dying, desperate for any kind of healing. He's like, yes, finally, a potion. 3 chunks of Warite. Oh. Like, I don't know, it's something about the fact that, like, it would be just much better if a lot of these item drops that were just random little bits of the material weren't there at all. Just something so...
There's someone up there.
I don't know what Clive is hearing. I don't hear anything. Do you guys hear anything? There was a little something there.
Is someone there?
Mother,
It's you.
what happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right.
I have no right. Oh, Jill, please.
Answer him. We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you.
Just stab her, Jill.
Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins.
What?
So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix.
She's going gesticulation crazy.
Sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
What the fuck are you going on about?
Was been trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Yeah, Clive, yell at her.
My darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive? When the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window?
No, because she's a dumbass.
Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
Man, I don't think I've ever seen a woman make a more persuasive argument for why I should immediately kill her and her child. But she tried. Man. It's okay, baby bro. You're not built for these one-on-one fights.
Joshua!
Leave it to Ifrit.
Wake up!
Although it would be really funny if you died right here.
I am a shield of Rosaria.
It would suck, but it would be really funny.
And I will do my duty.
What are you...
Clive just walking like a badass towards a laser ray.
Ifrit? Joshua?
You know, this would be really easier to talk to your brother if you tried to do it when one of you wasn't a kaiju, Joshua. Mega Flare. Oh, punch! Kaiju, kaiju, kaiju. Bahamut's got some moves, though. I'll give him that. I'd say Dion has some moves, but I don't think that's entirely him in there. Do I remember how to do that defensive move? Oh, the Mother Crystal's going. Is it R2 square? And yeah, it can be tough when the other one has wings. Like, the solution is we gotta grab on, right? Unfortunately, they're very good at throwing you off. The Mother Crystal became a flower?
First Bahamut, then the heart.
Yeah, Brimstone's that. This is a cool battle arena. Oh, that's not how you dodge that. Was I? Okay, what's next, buddy? Oh, he's got that Valkyrie leg game on point, too. Flames of Rebirth. Oh! Baby bro tagging in!
Joshua! No! Leave my brother alone!
Are we unlocking our special triangle move? Spitfire.
We'll face the consequences.
Weapon tail platform very helpful. Spitflare. Harvest on ability Split Flare from Bahamut. Press R2 and triangle to release a massive stream of light that sears anything in its path. Use left stick to aim. Press X at any time to cancel the attack. Extended exposure to the flare will cause enemies to become partially staggered, canceling any initiate abilities. Taking the flare with maximum remote will result in an enhanced finishing explosion. Oh, I see. So we're gonna have the laser when he starts trying to do a mega flare. Quintessence, and we just like, "Bah." Mouth laser. Okay. Oh, wrong thing there. That's fine. Sonic actually gave me precision there.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, you're staggered now. Yeah, boom. Yeah, boom. Honestly, I'm not even sure we really need the help, but I'm glad Josh was giving it to us. Oh, here we go.
Shit. Can't reach him.
Brother, pick me up. Ooh, Giga Flare. Joshua, it's okay. Unlike you, we can take a punch. Or can we? Oh, maybe not. It cut out. Oh, do I have to play as Joshua again? You got them dodges on point, though. Hey, we're back with Joshua. Bodying the Phoenix again. Joseph Phoenix as follows. Fire, charge, fireball, evade is select. Use while holding circle to lock on to multiple targets. Okay. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong here. My bad. Oh, I want to dodge that. That's on me. I think I'm fractured the little lasers. Mega Flare. Joshua does have style.
Your Highness, stop it! Please think of your people!
I'm just gonna do this. Oh, this is new. Where you aiming at, Dion? I mean, Bahamut. That really amuses me. It's like aiming the Phoenix missiles. Aiming Phoenix missiles. I missed some of those Phoenix missiles, but that's okay. Oh. Oh, I might maybe should have dodged that better. That's on me. That's a lot of, I don't know, satellite lasers?
Fire founder! Those things are drawing in more ether than I've ever seen!
Probably just focus on defending that, but that's fine. Yeah, we did, Joshua. Also, good job learning how to fire lasers. It's too much. It cannot handle it. The engines, it cannot handle it. Alright, we've softened them up now. But we need a closer. Joshua's not a good closer. Clive and Afreet are, though.
Joshua.
Ooh, maybe I should have dodged that. Maybe I should have dodged that one too. Mortal Coil. Oh, he still was going.
Good work, Joshua. We're not done yet.
Keep waiting for him to do the quintessence thing, because I figure he'll do that, but... Oh! That was bad of me. There we go.
Get behind me!
If you're sure.
I feel like Brimstone would work here too, but okay. Oh wow, Bahamut's about to strike us with the sun. Also, has the Bahamut ever gone to Terra Flare before? Because obviously, like, Mega Flare, Giga Flare, Terra Flare is the next level. We all know that. Terabytes and what have you. What is after that? Is it Pedo? Or is it Exa? Oh. No, run!
Right now it's my turn.
Zeta is the next no one. Ah. There we go. Yay! Bro, laser! Oh, that was not dodging it. That was also not dodging it.
Thank you, brother.
Bahamut 0 and 7 has it, for example. Ah. Combo move. Laser. Pew 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 pew. Lasers. Double brother combo move. 3. Brr. Bahamut defeated. Man, and Hugo thought Titan was impressive. Bahamut, it took 2 icons to take out. Zero and 7. Zeta. Okay.
What now?
This is drinking the ether.
We have to stop him.
No, Dion. We don't want you going Akashic. Uh-oh.
I'm here.
Brother, we also have a defensive move, you know.
Joshua, are you alright? Damn it. You have to be stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
I'm sure the glowing blue chest thing from Joshua is perfectly fine. Oh, we fused with him. Okay.
If we become one,
This will be enough. We can do it, Clive.
we can, and we will, together.
Who needs wings to fly when you have a jet engine? A phoenix.
Are you ready?
Ready!
Man, what must this look like to the people watching? Like, icon battles are already crazy, but, oh, this Bahamut doesn't have a different name, huh? He's still just Bahamut, but we're Efreet Risen. Now we do it in space. Embodying Efreet Risen. Enhanced versions of most of Efreet's abilities are available for use as Efreet Risen. Vision Wildfire has the ability Lightspeed, which is similar to Phoenix Shift, allows for a swift approach to a target. Lightspeed can be by pressing X.
How can we hope to match such power?
By trusting in our own.
Teleport. Behold, flash them. Yo. Oh. Don't run right into the laser. Need to need to wait for those things. Are you were you even aiming there, Bahamut? Yes. Oh, he's just going in space. Okay. Oh, that's very cool, though. Okay. Oh, maybe I should give him the space. Oh, look, it's more of these things. Oh. Yeah, like, come on, man. I can teleport. How is that move gonna work? Behold. Where are you firing at, bro? I teleported right to behind you. Okay, you teleport those around. Fair enough. So many lasers. So many lasers. Bam. Oh, I thought that would reach in time. Oh, I see. Okay, you can't keep dodging that. Good to know. Ooh, that's why you for not dodging that. Oh, those lasers were bigger than I thought they were. Orange Tuesday, I thought I was out of that. Oh, there's a range on my teleport. I mean, makes sense. No Terra Flare. Go ahead, Bahamut. Oh, I didn't do that one properly, I guess. I feel like I didn't actually dodge that one, and it just gave it to me anyways. Here we go. Gonna hit him with the sun. I don't have the health for a second segment of this fight, so that's gonna be a problem.
What in the hell?
Ooh.
He would burn the world.
Oh, there we go. Zeta Flare.
Not today. Come on, Joshua.
I think this is still technically less burst than Titan, but
This ends now.
just push through the light. How dare this be so anime? Like, this really makes you wonder why they bother having the standing armies. Because it really is all just who can win in the icon fight. Because what army will deal with the aftermath of that? And Bahamut whispered into the night. Final Fantasy. Game of Thrones is written by Akira Toriyama. Light Shard. The power of the icon Bahamut made manifest. This crystal is as bright as the sun and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. Alright. If there's any chance of Dion coming out of this Joshua, it's probably going to be reliant on you having your Phoenix healing.
Dion!
Yeah, well, wait. Damn. How is the other mother... How are they going to top this for the other mother crystals? I mean, I guess when we get to the one that Odin defends. He has his darkness thing he can go on, so. Joshua going for the rescue for his dominant BF.
Joshua!
Clive!
I guess there is only one left. Finally!
Brother,
Now you two can have a talk.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
you're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters.
That is very nice.
I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Also, I feel like it's...
Reunited at last.
Yeah. Isn't this really dangerous, though?
Jill.
Like, Ultima's right there, and he wants Clive. Aww. Yeah! And Torgal's happy, too. Oh. What are these Ultima shenanigans going on?
Is for my father.
Oh, man.
It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
Well, this looks like a lot of not our problem. Let's get going, brother.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait.
You're right, I need to collect this power first, and then we can leave.
I owe him a debt.
Oh, fine.
Fine.
Guess it's the older brother thing to save your boyfriend. Nom 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 nom. Anyways, good luck, guys. You gotta carry me out, too.
You there. Tell me what section.
Don't reinforce the walls.
Situation.
Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
Madness is this, Theon. Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait.
Don't be dally, man. Go!
Your Radiance. And I want you to find out the Dalmec's movements.
By the light! Dion. Have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands.
That.
I am here to save you, Father.
Save me.
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Senbrek. It stems from your wife. traitorous Annabella.
Well, the guys are
Another
like,
word,
I
Dion.
mean, we didn't want to say it because he was the
Or
emperor.
you may not see it. The darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, your eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of
Because
your
how come you know
God?
you messed up? Yeah, really.
As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection.
Look at Dion. He's still making persuasion
But
checks.
he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Damn. It's fine. I'm sure Dion will take patricide well.
Dion.
Guards! Guards!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
I mean, this makes sense. Because we saw Benedicta freaked out because basically her backstory got tapped into. Also, good scream.
Not again.
Like, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was long enough ago, but close enough ago. It's nice to have a dub that has
It's a long
competent
story.
screaming in it.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come,
No,
take my hand.
you can really leave her.
Get away from me! not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Come on, Masonry. I believe in you. I believe in you, building. Oh no, she did it herself. Did did even Torgal hang his head at that?
Mother.
I'm sorry, it's one thing for all the people to have done it. But even Torgal was like, damn. Yeah, you're a good boy. You saw we were all acting that way and you wanted to be included, right? Mom realized that Game of Thrones was over.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place.
That seems bad.
By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
He looks cool.
Relax, Your Majesty.
Sometime later.
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom.
I mean, I did say Barnabas
So
felt like he would
bind
swing both
your
ways to me.
fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
I feel like I have 3 to go. Except I know
Not before
Leviathan
the
doesn't
bonds are
exist.
severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away may Muthos return to our side.
This is God sexual, really.
By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world.
Okay.
so long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
Odin has a conceptual blade, I see.
Mother.
I mean, look, that is that's not just anime. That's classic. Myths are some of the oldest fantasy there is, and everyone knows Oedipus is a thing. Anyways. I like how, before I hit this, Primogenesis, what's next? Exo Revelations? Oh man. I like how specifically all the people were naked. But notice Ultimo was still in his weird armor stuff. So either, one, he thinks he deserves more physical privacy than people do. Or two, though that is like what his body just looks like. I'm fine with either interpretation. Bondo Exodus. Go back to the highway and get yelled at by Tyrion, no doubt. I mean, look, we didn't go on a date with her, so we deserve to get yelled at.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse.
Nap, sleep, or chill sleep at one time. Oh.
For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
I mean, there's only one mountain left.
It's never ending.
If you meant the crystals. The brother I thought was dead, or the half-brother that was alive now dead.
Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Yeah, I'll be interested to go to Hippocrates lore for that, if it will say what was up with Olivier there. If he was just possessed, or if he was secretly always Ultima. Although timeline-wise, that's a little weird, but... Things fall apart. It's scientific. The power of light. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Bahamut's essence. Doing with Bahamut not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Impulse, which creates multiple spheres of light that pursue a target, dealing it continuous damage. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. Bahamut's feat. Use Bahamut's iconic feat, Wings of Light, to begin casting Mega Flare, an immensely powerful spell that showers enemies with a deluge of searing light. The longer the spell is charged, the more powerful the result. Press circle to cast the spell when ready. Taking damage while casting will cancel the spell.
Taya won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
Hey, we can buy stuff. And we can talk to
It
Joe.
will take time to come to terms with everything that happened in the Dominion. But time is the one thing we always seem to lack.
Charges from precision dodging, really. Pretty much. Otherwise, it charges very slowly from what I've seen. That's all the same. Put things in perspective, by the way. The only other being capable of using Zeta Flare in all of the Final Fantasy mythos, the only person able to withstand its absurd magics, is now Duck. I didn't remember that, but that does make sense. I mean, look. Being able to cast Zeta Flare is one thing. Healing Sora, another one. Okay. Greetings from the Crimson Caravans. We are written, I trust you and your party gain the Dominion without further event. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you will find the Crimson Caravans more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount on our usual rates. Louise. We also have from August? I want to say his name is August. He writes us, Cursebreaker Intelligence. Reports from our brothers and sisters afield are all the same. These accursed skies cast not only a pall over the land, but over the hearts of her people. Hearts already heavy from the fall of the Dominion and the destruction of Storm's final Mother Crystal. For now, the realm endures, but with each new flood do her few remaining children descend further into madness. The situation is, as ever, dire. Fresh wings shall find you on the new moon's turning. Until then, our watch continues. May the crystal's curse be broken. New Numbers, Extra Chronicles, Beta Ruth. And then quite the mess. We are written, word out of Twinside is that there's little left of the capital after the Mad Prince's royal tantrum. But what of you and yours? Did you manage an escape before the city went tits up? I trust you did, but a stillness might be good to set Elle's mind at ease. Theodore. That was nice. Okay. How much do I have to work with here? Bahamut channeled. 4,000 points. Satellite. Some multiple light aspect familiars attack any enemy in which Clive uses magic. Oh, that's kind of neat. I would never use it, but... You do get off magic burst and precision shot, though. Your Clive's going cast command satellite stack. Oh, you can have them attack even if you can't attack with Clive. Can be used while casting Mega Flare. Upgrade allows mastery. Okay. I always like to buy the cheapo ones just because... I don't know why they force you to buy the third one. I know, like, you can't have it equipped regardless, but... Giga Flare. Fires a massive beam of overcharged light that burns any enemy it hits. Impulse. So multiple spheres of light that, upon striking an enemy, deal a continuous damage, binding it to the spot. Oh, okay. And so, target, sign out code to explode, turn out spears. Losing chance at max, spheres go bright orange. Ah, okay. I would never use this properly. And Flare Breath. Breathe forth a plume of light aspected flame that deals continuous damage. Okay, okay. And Mastery. Increases maximum Mega Flare level up to 4. Precision dodge attacks while Mega Flare dodge. Executing rapidly fails the cast gauge. Take damage, castles it. R1 can be used to dodge. Most are unavailable while casting. Ah, which I guess is why you would actually want. Because that can't be... So that's the only reason why you would really want Satellite. I see the appeal there, I guess. Although these are just going, so really what you'd probably want to do is you'd want Impulse active. Then you'd be activating that. Okay, what I'm gonna do... Where are we going? Where are we going? Here we go. Reset. Yes. Yes. That's mastery there. Okay, let us master this. Let us unlock Giga Flare. And then what I could do is master heat wave. And of all these, which would I probably... I don't know. Yeah. No, well, I do occasionally teleport. I don't think I'd really do it that often. Now, where do I actually... Oh, here we go. Bahamut. Okay. Giga Flare. But I think I might keep Heat Wave for now, because I like having all the counters, but... Although, maybe what I want to do... No, because you would dodge into that, though. I don't want to have that, though. What is this put me at? 1,000. We'll hold off for now. Maybe I take that off for now, though. Or I take this off, have... Because Rook's Gambit has different timing. I like having both of that, though. Also, do I really want these in this order, or do I want them... We'll leave it like this for now. We'll see. We'll give it a try. We'll check the Already Stone to get that gone. Checking on some other things while we're like, what time is it? Oh, yeah, I've got plenty of time.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, all their fancy silk stained red.
What's up, Goots?
Thanks for not leaving me in the Dominion. If you hadn't come back, I might still be stuck there. I told Nan we flew back on the Phoenix, but she walloped me for telling fibs. Can you tell her it was the truth, Clive?
Oh, wow, Joshua flew us all back. Okay, that makes it go away. Okay, good. Always bothers me when it's like, you need to check something at the Already Stone. What's up, Lucan? Seriously, anything up-tempo, man.
As shrinks the glim, so spirits dim, unanswered call, a prayer.
Diversify your goddamn set list, you hack. Also, this guy's still eating that scorpion stew. I really just... I feel sorry for poor Talbot there. We've just ruined that poor man.
It's lost its appetite.
Can you blame them, with the skies as they are?
Why?
Look what the curse breakers brought back from Dalmekia.
Are you kidding?
Said they were all the rage in Dalamil. Looks
How?
like if you ask me.
I'll be damned.
Have you had one before?
Something smells good. What are we having?
Bombs! And they are good. You should try one.
Eh? The bloody great hole in it. Who ate the rest?
It's supposed to be hollow, silly. Haven't you ever seen Drake?
I mean, I guess they must be okay, because Otto didn't respond badly to it. You don't think you triggered that scene? Apparently that got... It took off. And they kept the extra salted bread. What did we get from the orchestrion? I guess it's this one it's on right now, Twilight. That's something we already read. I don't think Maeve will have
Like
anything
you could
new.
do with a drink.
Oh yeah, I can waste money. Oh, let's not do that right now.
Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
What's up, Karen?
Still alive, are you?
Oh, we can ask her about disguise. She hopes we're not expecting her to explain these skies. If she had to hazard a guess, she'd say we're the end of the
The
world.
whole realm's in chaos.
She's had orders cancelled on her left and right, and that's from the few associates she hasn't lost contact with.
But as the old saying goes,
This opportunity and adversity. The market for sharp steel's more bullish than ever. She'll find a way to keep this place fed and watered. We shouldn't worry. She won't let our little family go hungry, whatever the weather. That's nice. Thank you,
go
Karen.
on then.
No, I need to be in purchase. Is all your new stuff the stuff that I actually have from Goots? You have a bunch of meteorites I could buy if I needed it. I got a new orchestrion roll, you bitch! Or I missed one and you'll sell it to me. In fact, I'm almost willing to bet money that's what happened. Last elixir. Is it the easiest elixir to procure? No, but it is the last one you will ever need. Upon KO, automatically restores all HP, fills limit gauge, and increases attack power by 10% and defense by 30% for 60 seconds. Safe for your accessory, sir? No. I understand and I appreciate that, which I could afford right now, but it's more important that we have music.
Let's not be greedy now.
Oh, I already have one. Oh, why can't I buy another one? Huh. I misunderstood. I have that roll. Well, why can't I buy it then? So I found it, but I could have missed it?
Is that all?
Well, I'll take it, I guess. Let's go talk to Blackthorn.
Trouble with your gear, or
I guess we'll ask about the skies.
fretting about us, guys?
Won't help him get his work done. So he's going to keep to his forge and leave saving the world to those better suited to the task.
Unless that is.
We fancy giving him a hand shoeing the birds. Oh man, that's an interesting... Chocobo have chocobo shoes? I mean, I guess it would stand to reason they might still need it, right? Because they're probably, I mean, they're native to grassy plains usually. That's a weird thing to think of.
What do you want?
Right. Look at this special Bahamut sword, and it is barely better than Excalibur. Brightburn. Lingered there no warmth nor smoke, but his light did burn both flesh and bone. Uses grindstone, light shard, and it uses 4 meteorites. I mean, we'll make it anyways, though.
That it? Fine.
Let's go look for our current sword. Excalibur's nice, sleek, straightforward.
So what do I owe the honor? Not saying Fornian, do you? No scratches, right? That it? Fine.
Ooh, it's kind of like Fierce Deity-ish. I like the light tip there. All kind of wavy. Nice.
Yep. What do you want?
I mean, it makes sense for Clive, since we keep nomming powers and using them, that we just keep hammering these different icon materials into one sword. Just this monstrosity kind of thing. Maybe we can reinforce, but there's very little point to it right now, isn't there?
And?
Ooh. Is the little kid... He's over here, right? What's he on to? He's up to an eagle now?
round the city clock, the wyvern chased the eagle. The birdie stopped to catch his breath. Down came the eagle.
It's a big burb. So maybe eventually he's going to have a chocobo there. Gareth, traveling trader.
Lady Karen told me that you'd begun dealings with the Crimson Caravans. A word of warning. Tighten your purse strings when in Bocklad. There are few shrewder than Eloise in matters of business.
Alright. I guess I appreciate it. Always nice to check on everyone here. We'll check on Asta soon enough, but before then, we'll see if there's anyone down here.
Otto said you were in the Dominion when it fell. You weren't why it fell, were you?
Excuse me, DeBoer? Have you not heard of what Sid's been doing? Of course we were why it fell. I mean, that's not entirely fair. We didn't do the attack or anything, but good at destroying mother crystals.
Our toil, our sacrifice, will all be for naught if the sun is lost to us.
Oh wow, I guess these storm clouds have stuck around for a while.
What'll happen to the gardens? Too many more days of this and it won't matter how clear our water is or how rich our soil. Without the sun, everything will die.
Okay, guys. Guys. I don't think it's that cloudy. Like, look. You can see there's enough right there. Like, maybe it's just like this is like the 1 hour of light that gets through it per day or something. That is really unfortunate, though, to have NPCs like that, and then you can just scan up there and, like, the skybox is maybe... But it'd be... But being realistic, too, if it was dark, like they're implying, it'd be kind of ugly, and it would make everything just be kind of hard to see. This is probably the best compromise they could do, where it's like, it's still very clearly cloudy and everything. But they have enough light that you're not like, I'm blind. Okay. Clive's chambers we don't need. I have to go do Harpocrates now. I'm really curious if he'll know what happened with Olivier, or if it's just like, and then something happened with Ultima. This is something I already read, right? Yeah.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Examine Spines. Sins of Zemeckis, Sweat History of the Twins, Volume 4, Tales of the Founder, Mort d'Olivier. This might be new, actually. Oh, got stuck on the ground.
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts? Some say that's one of the reasons they were tamed for use as mounts and sumpters, so that an ether flood wouldn't mean instant death for their riders or drivers. Me, I reckon they built it up over generations. Too many foolish traders driving their birds into floods, and only the toughest surviving.
I mean, sadly, that would make sense. That is how animal breeding tends to work. That was kind of fun. I think the lore also says that, but it's fun when an NPC says it. Last book is literally the death of Olivier. All people move fast. Yeah. I don't know if that's... I guess that might be new. That does seem a little bit excessive. But, you know, maybe there's no one else has been named Olivier before. What's up, Harpocrates?
To you, my friend.
Let's ask him about the skies. Maybe he knows something.
With the darkening skies,
Fear has once again taken hold of their hearts. And though he has not the power to dispel the gloom above, you should like to believe his tales help to lighten it below.
be that as it may.
Turning their eyes from the problems which face them will not help them to solve them. A mere tale cannot lighten the burden of those who must bear the weight of the world. So, in other words, Hippocrates, you have no idea what the hell is happening.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Update the tomes.
I have quite the find for you today.
We are a scholastic savant. And also, that was really for Heart of the Mother Crystals, Lost Mother Crystals, Gil, and Adamantite. Oh, that's why it's new. Okay. Heart of the Mother Crystal. The bright convolution of shards that sits at the center of each Mother Crystal. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures. The hearts, however, have their own methods of self-defense, replying to any attack upon them with unique and deadly magics. Yeah, why did the others not do this? This stalwart defense that apparently the other Mother Crystals were like, they can just kill us. That's not true. The one in the Iron Kingdom summoned like a fire elemental thing, I guess. But still. Lost Mother Crystals. When Sidolphus Telamon put his plans to destroy the Mother Crystals in motion, 5 of their number towered over the twins, 3 less than Ultima set in place eons past. The Mother Crystal of Zemeckis was the first to fall, followed by Drake's Horn in Southern Ash, and Drake's Eye in the Northern Territories. Now, nothing remains of them save for the scars left behind by their passing. Wow, so you say there were 8 Mother Crystals? What a weird coincidence. Gil. Gil has been the common currency of Valisthea ever since the signing of the Continental Accord many centuries ago. The Accord entrusted the administration of the currency to the realm's most trusted merchant guild. I feel like I had the subject wrong there. The Accord entrusted the administration of the currency to the realm's most trusted merchant guild, headquartered in what would later become the free cities of Canver. The new currency took its name from the founder of said merchant guild, the legendary trader Gilbert the Golden. Trade flourished around the newly established mint, and over time, the worship of money grew into a full-fledged religion, the Great Bank of Gilbert the Lender. Adamantite, one of the hardest known materials in the Twins, seams of its ore have only been found in the far-flung reaches of Ash, where the forces of first Veldermark, then Wulude, often warred with the orcs who claimed the lands as their own. Though the metal makes for fine arms and armor, the rarity of both its ore and craftsmen versed in the peculiarities of its forging ensure that adamantite weapons remain the preserve of the rich and powerful.
You wish to study the tomes?
Let us first look at the mysteries of the realm. The Crystal Flower. When Drake's tail came under attack by a maddened Bahamut, the heart of the Mother Crystal responded by delving into its attacker's innermost thoughts and summoning into creation that which most plagued his tortured soul. The wyvern tail that represented the trust Prince Dion's father placed in him and his duty to the realm. Wow. What a dick move on the Mother Crystal's part that didn't even really work because Bahamut was going crazy anyways. Look for a red dot. Look for a red dot. Mithril Engine, the technology designed to propel the Hideaway's flagship, the Enterprise, across the seas at heretofore inconceivable speeds. It is not fueled by magic, but by mithril, a hard inert substance refined from deadland soil. Inert, that is, unless burned at blistering temperatures, whence it releases all the energy stored within, for which reason cooling is required in the form of a 3-piece thermal displacement stack. Primogenesis. A spell cast by Ultima that casts a roiling pall over all Valisthea. Wow, that's all, huh? Okay. And now that we've looked at the mysteries of the realm, let us look at the lay of the land. Man, for how far the meter went, I thought I'd have way more things. But I guess I've been reading a fair bit as they've come up, too. The Holy Knights Dragoon. Revolt. Elite troops of the Holy Empire of Sonbrek, led by Prince Dion Lesage, drawn largely from the nobility of the realm. Their status as Knights of the Sacred Dragon affords them still higher standing in the eyes of the people. In the Battle of the Borderlands in 873, as in so many conflicts down the years, they proudly led the charge as the Empire entered the fray. However, Prince Dion's opposition to the machinations of the Holy Empress Annabella spurred the Dragoons to rise up against the Emperor in an insurgency which saw them fall suddenly and decisively from grace. Chris just wants to do a full Hippocrates stream. No, trust me, I'm glad that parts come as they go. It's just, oh no. The Lord Chief Justice, the highest-ranking judge in the Sambrequois Judiciary, Quentin served under the previous holder of the office and respected the man deeply for supporting him in his crusade to rid the ranks of corruption. However, all this was to change when he discovered that his idol hunted bearers for sport. The Lord Chief Justice's backing for Quentin no more than a veil of morality to disguise the rot beneath. Quentin turned his ire upon the man, only to be met with swift and severe retribution, the slaughter of his entire family. Lost Wing. No, that one we did, so it's just a target for the Empire. A settlement located in central Sonbrek. It had fallen almost entirely into ruin after new roads bypassed it. That is until Quentin, a co-conspirator of Sid's, took it upon himself to rebuild it. His chief aim in doing so was to amass enough manpower to take revenge on the Lord Chief Justice of Sonbrek, and he found no shortage of others who had suffered at the man's hands willing to join him. Fearing this coming retribution, the Lord Chief Justice set the Black Shields to seek out the village in order to destroy it. And then Quentin made a band of men to get revenge. Yeah, we'll see when we get back to that, I'm sure. The accession of the Emperor Olivier. Okay, no, I definitely read that. Holy Emperor Sylvester Lesage handed power to Olivier, his second-born son and only child by the Empress Annabella, ostensibly in recognition of the part he had played in the agreement of a peace between the Empire and Dalmacia. While the accession of one so young was unprecedented, Emperor Sylvester reassured those bold enough to express doubt at the wisdom of such a choice by maintaining that as great Grieger made flesh, he would merely serve as an advisor to the young new emperor until he came of age. Prince Dion, the emperor's firstborn and rightful heir to the Holy Throne, was violently opposed to the plan, but his objections fell on deaf ears. Rise of the Worm, a rebellion of the Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon that took place in the Crystalline Dominion. It was provoked by Emperor Sylvester Lesage's decision to overlook his eldest son, Dion, and make his second-born Olivier, child of the Empress Annabella, crown prince in his place. Seeing this as yet another victory for Annabella in her long campaign to subvert Sambrequois politics for her own ends, Prince Dion ordered the dragons into action. But having lost control of his icon, he inadvertently laid waste to the city he had tried to save. I do appreciate that Ultima did have to, like, push Dion over. Because, like, obviously he took the fact that he had accidentally just killed his father. He took that badly. But I do like that he seems like he's a good enough person who would have probably tried to resist more. So Ultima's like, I'm just gonna just gonna walk up there and just nudge Bahamut along a little bit more. Just kind of do that last little bit of psychic damage to make sure that Bahamut was fully gonna come out and play. Leitney's Cleft, a narrow sandstone valley that cuts through northeastern Dhalmekia. At its terminus can be found the vast crater of Zemeckis Falls, upon the lip of which are nestled the bustling markets of Boklad. Zemeckis Falls. A vast cavity in the earth located in the steppes of the forgotten, a desolate coastal region of eastern Dhalmekia. Despite the fact that, for centuries, seawater from the Straits of Arthur has flowed into the plumbless crater without cease, it shows no sign of filling. The tragic tale that came to be known as the Sins of Zemeckis is said to have taken place here. The Crystalline Dominion. Following Dion's rebellion, once independent state straddling the continents of storm and ash. With the incursion of the Holy Empire of Zonbrek in the year 873, its independence was reduced to little more than a pretense. But things changed once again in 878, when Prince Dion Lesage and his dragoons instigated a bloody coup. As imperial institutions fell into disarray, so did the situation in the Dominion and beyond. After 5 years, Sonbrequois dominance in the region ended as quickly as it had begun. Yeah, Twin Side doesn't have anything new. Drake's Tail after the Mother's Fall. A mother crystal that was located in the Crystalline Dominion. It was one of only 5 remaining in Valisthea, and the largest of its kind. It was lost in the chaos that followed the rebellion spearheaded by Prince Dion Lesage and his Knights Dragoon, but not before undergoing a fantastical transformation, heretofore unwitnessed in the entirety of Valthean history. A literal blossoming of the crystal, its shards peeling away like petals of a snow daisy to reveal the sacred heart within. Alright, so good to know that that was kind of new. The Fall of Drake's Tail. In 878, an insurgency by Sonbrek's Knights Dragoon, led by Prince Dion Lesage, resulted in the destruction of much of the Crystalline Dominion's capital, and the Mother Crystal Drake's Tail along with it, after the prince lost control of his icon, Bahamut. One curious thing to note is that many who survived the Night of Chaos claim they witnessed the crystal bloom like a flower before its demise. The Crystalline Impasse. I think I've read... Yeah, we'll go. Following the Republic's destabilization, a conflict fought between the Holy Empire of Sonbrek and the Republic of Dhalmekia in the year 878. The dispute was born from the Dhalmekians' fierce objections to Sonbrek's occupation of Twinside, capital city of the Crystalline Dominion. However, when the Republic finally entered the fray, it found itself sorely outmatched. Sid the Outlaw's destruction of Drake's Fang further weakened their position, and with their homeland in chaos, the Dalmeks were forced to negotiate a withdrawal. Credit for this turn of events was largely attributed to Olivier Lesage, second-born son of the Holy Emperor, in light of which he was made Crown Prince of Sonbrek. The Cast Stones, a band of brigands who set up camp in Letney's Cleft on the outskirts of Boklad, preying on those fleeing the crumbling Republic in order to line their own coffers, forcing them to either empty their own pockets or pick the pockets of others on threat of death. The Sins of Zemeckis, an incident told of in myths and legends throughout Valisthea. If the tales are to be believed, mankind, drunk with avarice, thought to challenge the gods, and in return for his hubris was met with divine retribution. The enormous crater in Dhalmekia, said to have been the site of the final battle of this great conflict, is surrounded by relics and ruins, which would seem to suggest some truth behind the tales. And that was the lay of the land. Next we have persons of interest. Joshua Rossfield. Following the destruction of Twinside, dominant of the Phoenix and former heir to the ducal throne, though he and Clive trod their separate paths for many years, the brothers were finally reunited amid the ruins of the Crystalline Dominion, where they did some sick brother combo moves against Bahamut in a dope kaiju fight. Torgal? The blood of Fenrir, Clive's faithful friend. He is a rare frost wolf, imbued with the same sorcerous strength as his ancestor Fenrir, which he calls upon to defend his allies in times of crisis. Through the manner in which he primes into his Fenriric... That is a mouthful, but sure, make that an adjective. Which he primes into his Fenriric form is reminiscent of dominance summoning their icons. Torgal calls not on his own icon, but upon the powers of those who have walked beside him over the years, and with whose ether he has become imbued. Torgal is magic. Revolt. Dion Lesage, Prince of the Holy Empire of Sombrek, and dominant of Bahamut. Dion led his dragoons in revolt against the perceived treason of Empress Annabella and his son Olivier, but was instead goaded into slaying his own father and driven to madness, transforming into Bahamut and laying waste to much of the Dominion. Barnabas Tom. Yeah. King of Waloed and dominant of Odin, the Warden of Darkness. Though his nation's isolation and ash allows Barnabas to remain aloof from the affairs of Storm, and he has oft elected to do precisely that. His movements of late would suggest that he has ambitions on the western continent, and also maybe on his mother because he has an edible complex. What the hell, man? Otto. A hidden past. Chief steward of Clive's hideaway, and Sid's hideaway before it. He first met Sid aboard the trading ship he worked as purser, and the two became fast friends. However, after his firstborn awakened as a bearer, and his family gladly condemned the son he loved to a life of slavery, Otto could no longer turn a blind eye to the suffering of those touched by the ether. His friend rallied to his cause, and together they swore to save Otto's son and others like him. Yeah. Goots, following the destruction of Twinside, apprenticed to Karen, an ally of the hideaway. He aided Clive and Jill in gaining entry to the besieged Crystalline Dominion by having them pose as sellswords hired to protect an honest merchant visiting Twinside to trade in smithing paraphernalia. Somehow surviving the chaos that was to follow, he was scooped up from the ruined city by Joshua, who transformed into the Phoenix to effect his allies' escape. You guys are all the same. Looks like we have a decent chunk of people in the base that we're still gonna meet at some point. Quentin, a hidden past, the inscrutable landlord of Lost Wings Cavern, and the leader of the village. Once a high-ranking member of the Sanbrequois judiciary, Quentin was ousted from his post and his family slain on the orders of the Lord Chief Justice. Quentin swore to bring his own brand of justice upon his nemesis's head. It is to this end that he recruits like-minded bearers to his cause. Honza, an orphan boy of Baklad, strong-armed into pickpocketing travelers by the nefarious cast stones. After being released from their clutches, Eloise elected to employ him at the Crimson Caravans to keep him from returning to a life of crime. He pledges to become the first customer of Goots' forge when the trader becomes a fully fledged blacksmith. Oh man, I wonder if we're gonna get an update on Medicine Girl. Did I read this one? I'll give her this one too, just in case. Annabella Lesage, upon Olivier's ascension, Empress Emeritus of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque, and Vicereine of the Imperial Province of Rosaria, which she rules with an iron fist. She also long labored to see her son, Prince Olivier, seated on his father's throne, a plan that comes to fruition after she schemes with Hugo Kupka to bring an end to Dalmacia's long siege of Twinside, and sees this triumph ascribed to the young prince. Former Empress of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque. After the fall of Rosaria and the death of Archduke Elwin, she remarried Emperor Sylvester and bore him a son, Olivier. It was her dream that together with Sylvester, she should found a new bloodline, one blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix. Alas, her dreams were to be crushed in the wreckage of the crystalline dominion, when a maddened Dion slew Olivier, and she was to end her life before the disbelieving eyes of the sons she had betrayed. It's like this messing girls, but eternal. Yeah, really. I can't believe. Like, truly she was a great Cersei Lannister, because when she was confronted on her bullshit, her explanation did not even make all that much sense. Like, at what point... Like, I don't think we even... Why did she kill so many bearers for no reason? Like, I guess we were too busy in the moment to ask her, but we never got an explanation for that either. At first I thought it was because she was desperate for Olivier to awaken as the Phoenix, but she didn't mention that at all. I mean, at one point she was clearly in too deep to not keep going deeper, but she really, like... Like, I've dug holes, like, a couple times in my life. But not very often. But my god, you need some gumption when you start hitting rocks and you're deep enough, but you could go deeper, and she just powered through like, no, I got this. I mean, she didn't know Joshua was alive until the end, and even then. Yeah, like, I mean, I can kind of understand the fact that when she saw Joshua there, she couldn't take that. Like, I don't actually entirely mind her death scene, although I really thought for a second the ceiling was going to splatter her. Like, it looked like I really had the feeling like looked like she was going to do it, and then was going to look up and just like, ooh. Oh man, like her one other slave friend from like the very beginning. Remember him? I don't remember his name. I don't care to look it up, but actually it's probably deeper in this page anyway. It's the one who just like a random Titan rock went and smushed him. But when she was like she was so mad at Clive and hated him for being strong enough. He should have been the one to have the fit. Like, it's like, Mom, what's the problem? Are you sure you know what the problem is? Because it sounds like you don't. You just really don't like me, and you can't explain it to yourself. Okay. Like, there was a point there, but Mom was just never happy. That felt like part of it, didn't it? Yeah, I did read that one. Sylvester Lesage, Emperor of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque, who plotted with Annabella Rossfield to slay Archduke Elwin of Rosaria and unite their nations under the imperial banner. Together they bore a son, Olivier, to whom Sylvester was beguiled into forfeiting his throne. Much to his first son's displeasure, Sylvester lost his life to Dion's spear when he leapt to Olivier's defense in the throne room of the Twinside capital. Which one was it? Was Evis the one who got crushed by a rock? Or no, it was Beast. Yeah, saving from the bullet was a fall from the skies. Yeah, Beast just got he just got rock felled. He died. Olivier Lesage. Death, son of Sylvester and Annabella Lesage. Thanks in large part to his mother's machinations, Olivier was anointed Emperor of the Holy Empire of Sonbrec, a fact that triggered his half-brother, Prince Dion, to launch a coup against him. It was Olivier's sinister goading that drove Dion to madness and led to his own demise. Pierced through the heart by Dion's spear. As the boy died, his body crumbled into dust, proof that he had become naught but another puppet of Ultima. Okay. I wonder when Ultima took him over. Like, was that part of why he actually seemed really bland? The possession and puppeting just kind of sucked out his personality? Because I'm going to believe that actually he was probably just always that milquetoast and lame. But I'm sure that helped Ultima, right? Medicine girl, reveal your secrets. Barnabas's mother gets a page, I see. Probably since Ultima is all about nomming free will. This is true. I appreciate that it's also the only model they have of her, which is the weird naked one from his creepy vision. Barnabas's mother. The mother of King Barnabas of Waloed. Or at least an Ultima-summoned illusion of her as his majesty remembers her in life. Ultima, following the destruction of Twinside, the otherworldly being behind much of the tragedy and turmoil that has plagued Valisthea, he means to claim Clive as his vessel Mythos by purging his will, a will strengthened by the ties of consciousness that bind Clive with others. He unleashes primogenesis upon the world, shrouding it in darkness and turning thousands Akashic, that these ties of consciousness might at last be loosened. Oh. Oh, has this updated all the enemies in the world to be stronger Akashic versions of themselves? Hermes, why do you remember your mother naked? Yeah, really. I mean, maybe... I mean, geez. It could be the case that he only has, like, a baby memory of right after his birth that he is, like, latched onto that Ultima's fleshed out, but... I don't think that. I think just Barnabas is a messed up man. And last, but never least, the bestiary. The Phoenix. Following the destruction of Twinside. Yeah. The Warden of Fire, whose strength resides within Joshua Rossfield. 18 years after the Imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate and Joshua's presumed demise, the Phoenix spread its wings once more in the skies above the crystalline dominion, wings in which reside the flames of rebirth. A fleet risen, the two icons of fire united as one. Clive and Joshua manifested this being in the skies above the crystalline dominion after entreating their icons to grant them the power they needed to quell the raging Bahamut. It has the body of a Afrit, the wings of the Phoenix, and a might that far exceeds either icon alone. The taunt of that space being violent only was me being fusion. Yeah. Does Leviathan not get a space here? Or is it one of these two then? It's weirdly after Typhon too, who we just got this one. A withered and wizened Colossus. Because it really feels like if that one's them fused, then we're just never going to have a thing for it. I assume it gets one. Well, that's why I'm asking you. You would feel like it would get one if not for nothing else to say stories are of a water icon that is lost to time. Hidden Truths. Bahamut, the Warden of Light, whose power dwells within Dion Lesage, Prince of Sonbrek. A tribe known as the Motes of Light once dwelled in the northeast reaches of Storm, where the great city of Oriflamme now stands, among which the dominant of Bahamut would always emerge. In modern times, dominants are often born among the Sonbrequois nobility, most likely because the tribe's bloodline still runs strong in their ranks. Goblins, intercultural exchange. A common species of beastmen, found mostly on Storm. They have habitually avoided contact with other races, be them beast or man. The continued spread of the blight, however, has driven the creatures to find homes near human settlements, making violent encounters more commonplace. That said, a rare few have been found to possess the ability to crudely converse, and at times even cooperate with humankind. That's kind of cute that we got an update on that one. Was that it? Oh, no. Dragons. Majestic winged beasts that are commonly considered to be some of Valstea's most ancient creatures. Albeit rarely sighted in modern times, there are countless myths and legends regarding dragons, one of the most prominent being that Valstea itself was formed when a mighty drake fell from the sky. According to the Gregorian faith, dragons were created by the goddess herself to serve as holy sentinels over her earthly domain, and as such, have long been employed by the Holy Empire of Sonbrek in various martial roles within and without the Imperial Legion. Like, I'm just saying, from a world lore perspective, the fact that obviously they mentioned the other 3 mother crystals for all 8 of those. When you set your thing up to have all this, if it's in like a story context, it's okay to leave it out, really. But otherwise, if you leave that hole there, it should be a reason. Or you're just being inconsistent, which is obnoxious.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Anyways, we have now done our Hippocrates tax. Apparently he goes up to 6, maybe 7. Which also seems kind of weird, but that's just, you know, I like even numbers there. And 5 is the most even of odd numbers. Don't think about it.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Goes up to 8. Interesting. What? To see what? Huh. I mean, I guess 8 makes sense for the numbers they go up to. Why not? What's up, Vivian?
What will it be today?
I'd like to...
that you wish to learn? Here you are. Here's the latest information I have.
That is... The character web is very big now. Hunts. We can ask about hunts. Now, is this going to be... Okay. Nectar begins. How goes the hunt, Kupo? As if these boggles weren't bad enough on their own, I hear that some of them like to invite friends to the party. But never fear, Kupo. I, Nectar the Bold, shall always be with you. In spirit. If you need more practical assistance, Kupo, then turn to Torgal. We can ask about hunts again. Oh hey, it's the sound Captain hates. You might have fallen asleep by now, which would be good for him. Nectar begins. I for one am shocked. Shocked, I tell you, that certain members of your very own species have earned themselves a place in this rogues gallery. Kupo. But evil is as evil does. It is every hero's duty to vanquish it, no matter how close to home it might appear. Kupo. We can view the hunt board. Ooh, we have 3 hunts. The 10 of clubs. Merchants who ply their trade across the fields of Carava tell of an outlaw 5 and 20 hands high, and mighty of thew, who preys upon unescorted travelers. They claim he lives alone in one of the many abandoned villages that litter the region, but none has been brave nor foolish enough to narrow the search any further. If you who read this have either, or both, of those qualities, the Lamekians beg your aid. Okay, so that's a B. The Magith brothers? Interesting. Because they're usually like witch sisters, right? Have there ever been a like guy equivalent? A lone rowing boat has been sighted making land off the coast of Port Isolde. Its occupants wearing the garb and speaking the language of Iron Kingdom crusaders. One can only assume that they come to take their vengeance upon Sid the Outlaw for destroying that which they hold most dear. We advise against all travel to the area, lest they think to kill or capture our members in retaliation. You don't think so? The Magith brothers. Off the coast of Port Isolde. Okay. Oh, there's another S rank hunt already. I was not expecting that already. Okay. Ruin Reawakened. Sanberqua legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm of light with his torrid breath before being sealed away behind a magical mist by Grieger herself, some sources claim. Though it has long been forgotten which parts of the tale are true and which are mere myth, recent reports of a great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland passes of the Empire, are real enough. Well, I'm not going to have time for that tonight, but that's okay. Did I get any of you, or am I waiting for the next one? We can ask her about recent events.
It's not true.
Is it, Clive? Desiree asks. The world can't be ending, can it? They were struggling before the skies went dark, but now she can't imagine how they will bear it all.
So much already.
When will it be enough? It will end, won't it, Clive?
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Are you kidding me? I need 5 more. Whatever. 1120 is no risk, no reward orchestrion, and an amber. That's kind of neat. And then a talisman of priming.
Come again. I may have more for ya.
How you doing, goat?
Clive.
Ask about recent
I don't
events.
mean to be gloomy.
But, being gloomy, goat continues, the whole world's gone to shit. Reports used to be about troop movements and chances to set bearers free. Now it's all ether floods, Akashic attacks, and plagues of bloody bandits. The Curse Breakers and all their other allies are doing what they can to keep their heads above water, but
all the help they can get.
They're counting on us. Us being Clive. They all are. There we go. Okay, do need to talk to Otto before we do that.
There's talk of these skies driving men mad. Most of the hideaways.
Okay, here's this room.
I can hardly lift my arms. The curse, it's...
You just need some rest. I'll stay here with you. If you'd like, that is.
Aww. That sucks. There's Joshua, there's Dion. I'm kind of surprised Dion's boyfriend hasn't shown up, being like, where is my boyfriend? Oh yeah, that was a treatment diary. Hey, Tarja.
The injuries suffered by both your brother and the prince were bad enough. But that wound above Joshua's heart is unlike anything I've ever seen. Were he not a dominant, I fear he would have succumbed to it long ago.
Huh. And here Cloud was like, Target's mad at me. Alright. Oh, wait a second. We just brought 2 Bishonen home with us for asking to be hopeless romantic about.
The girls here can have Otto and Gav and Gareth and Cole and all the rest. My heart beats for another. Now, if only Lady Taya would let me into the infirmary to see him.
We bring in these 2 unconscious, bloody, probably at the moment they were brought in here, dying pretty boys. And ask us immediately like, I'm gonna go to my bedroom and change out my pants. God damn it, Hassa, you are really bad.
It doesn't feel right sitting around waiting for the world to right itself.
I'd be goat has some work. That, or you could join the Curse Breakers.
Okay, but which one does she mean? Why not both? Oh, man. I mean, it would have to be Dion first, right? Because she would pick the gay one first, only to find out later and be like, damn it. Well, and I say that, I mean, for all we know, Dion could be bi. I doubt it, but you know. Regardless, he's very monogamous and he's in a relationship already, so. What's up, editor, aspiring writer?
I was thinking I might pen a novel of my own to tell the story of the hideaway. I change all the names, of course. Well, except for mine, that is.
Yeah, no, I got you. Like, it's like, yeah, sexuality is one thing, but even ignoring that, definitely he's in a... He just strikes me as a good monogamous boy. Book of Sums. Old Farmer Otto keeps both chocobos and antelopes. After 5 of his stock fell ill, he put them in his barn to rest. However, Otto woke the next morning to discover that a leg eater had found its way into the barn, devoured 3 of the limbs on one of his antelopes. To make certain all remaining legs were accounted for, he did a tally and was satisfied when he counted 13. Question: how many chocobos were in the barn? Wow. And I thought our school system had some issues. Come on, that's the best question you could come up with? Who counts their animals based on legs?
We've received word that the displacement stacks have arrived safely in Canva. The rest is up to Mid.
Man, I was about to come down here and be like, where's Mid? And it's like, right, she left because she didn't want to be with us when we visited Sid's grave.
All this fuss over a few dark clouds. You'd think the people here had never seen a storm before.
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries the Alembic is gonna help us make. Just you wait, Sid. Just you wait!
Why couldn't she have taken Owain with her? Don't trust him. He worries me. Okay, we'll go up now. Check on the mysterious stranger. By the way, tablets we run across in the fast and the fields are accessible now for future reference. Yeah, you did mention that was going to be after the next story bit. Which that was the next story bit. Oh wait, sorry, you're a suspicious character. I forgot my name.
Drake's head, I was beginning to wonder if you'd lost interest in Sid's grand scheme. But here we are. Another crystal cracked, another nation in disarray. You wear the mantle of outlaw well.
Are those the chickens making those noises? I guess so. Is that question logically answerable? I think it could be either 2 or 4 chocobos. interesting point. I didn't even try to math it out. I was just like,
Sky. Do you think Sid broke it?
Hush, you two. He did no such thing.
do the antelope have 6 legs? I don't even remember if they do or not. I thought they had the regular an anatomical configuration, but where we are? No, it's over here. So let's see, 5 of his stock. Yeah. You had a different number for that one? Okay. There's a lot that I wasn't even thinking about, like, I was like, why would a farmer count that way?
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us!
How do you suppose they'll manage that? You ever seen one of the blue bastards swim?
Yeah. Although that one poor antelope, I'll say each lost a leg equally, I guess. But I think it's just that the one that lost 3.
Impaled on his own son's spear.
Never. Dion the Bold. Kinslayer.
I was about to say, how would people know that? But that was before Dion blew up. And it was probably long enough that there was a lot of people there to witness that, to see it, so. Poor Dion, he deserves better than be known for that. Okay, was that everything? I think that was basically everything. There's always, Obelus, the oarsman, the ferryman, but I have to go through, like, the elevator for him, and it's not worth it. Although, wait, did I?
Save us.
Might be hard now there's only one.
Then we're all doomed.
Also, Gilbert, because he's never dead. Torgal, why are you hanging out with this random seamstress? You're a good boy. I guess maybe she was just petting you, but she's not petting you right now. Oh, whatever. Did I actually talk to you, Hortense?
There's barely been a shipment in since the skies started boiling. A few more days without a visit and we'll have to start eating the blankets.
Okay, no, I didn't talk to you yet. Okay. Alright, there we go.
What are you making them skies?
We'll talk to...
Ill omen is what? We should call back the scouts. All of them.
Time to talk to Otto.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
Don't be mean to him,
All right,
Clive.
What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Alright. Speak with Vivian and Hippocrates. What's up, Vivian?
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate.
Okay.
No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
I mean, we have to go for Odin at some point. That's the only crystal left. It's also the furthest one, which might make things difficult, but
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light.
oh, this is turning the crystals off too, okay.
It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic.
So what you're saying, Vivian, is that we've served up our entire continent for Barnabas.
The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Government wrecked. I mean, look, it's a little bit more than the whim of the waves. We've had to really work hard to destroy these crystals.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
Fine, he doesn't have cannibalistic orcs with him.
None but us.
I'm sure it's fine that he had cannibalistic orc forces. Okay, time to go to Hippocrates. If I wanted to, could I actually? No, I couldn't even go out to do hunts now. Maybe I could have left before. Otherwise, I'm a little curious why the heck they let you see about the hunts, but then they're like, gotta do the story first, though.
Is a storm coming soon?
What is up, Lores Man?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the sixth day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
Fair.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time.
Book
You will
quest.
forgive me, I hope.
Book quest.
Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it.
Damn it.
Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. Be careful, Clive.
No, I thought it was worth a try, but I guess not.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Oh, there we go. Edenrath's Residence Dilemma, North Region's Dilemma, a Dominant's Dilemma.
Back again?
Oh, we're gonna ask about the skies in the Crystalline Dominion. She begins, "It is not merely the men and women of Valethea who have been affected by the imbalance in the ether. These blackened skies have cast a pall over all the creatures of the realm.
And how could it not?
They are living beings, just as they are. Alas, their instinct drives them to flee from that which cannot be escaped, ushering them only to madness and death.
Are we any better?
They consider themselves above such base instincts, and yet fear and bewilderment drive them to make war on their fellow man, to turn their ire at our own suffering upon those who suffer just as keenly as we do." Honestly, at that point I should have just switched over to being collective, because she was making declarative statements for all of mankind. That's what it means to be human, Clive. She wonders if we are even worth saving at all. We'll ask about the Crystalline Dominion since we're here anyways.
I cannot claim.
Not to have been shocked to learn of Twinside's destruction. Indeed, she has long known that such a fate was all but guaranteed. A piece of parchment was all that ever stood between the Dominion and Chaos, and those who signed the treaty were only going to abide by it for as long as it suited them. Emperor Sylvester's invasion saw it torn to shreds at last. As the pieces scattered to the winds, long festering enmities came to the fore once more.
Such are the wages.
Of greed and distrust. If those in power pay heed to their whispers, they are likely to grow into a mighty storm, one which the walls of even the stoutest citadel might not withstand.
Ironic, then.
There should be Prince Dion, the boldest, most trustworthy player in this ignoble game, who should deal the finishing blow. Man, she's really been getting a thing going
How
on.
may I help you today? Here's the latest information I have.
Man, look at how big this is getting here. Odin's dominant, Benedicta. I say everyone who's dead, they get to have... It's kind of a shame, because I like that they're getting shaded out. But it'd be nice if Sid didn't get shaded out too. Oh well.
Study it well, Clive. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
right?
The messages from Martha, Isabel, and Lubor weren't long. But what they lacked in detail, they more than made up for in urgency. Our friends need your help.
Talk to Jill.
I'm ready when you are, Clive.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
Oh, are these main quests? Oh, interesting. I didn't know he would
Seen
pop
enough?
up main quests like that. I guess that's basically everything. Well, if that's the case, I guess I could do a couple of the hunts at least. So I definitely can't do the S1. I won't have enough time. Fields of Carava. Yeah, abandoned village. Famare, okay. And that's off the quarter post de Solde in Quiet Santos area. And next time we'll have a few side main quests that actually divide out. Nothing here, right? No. Northern Velcroy, Toslov. Ah, here we go. Is there no faster place to teleport to you? Which one's probably still Dollar Mill? Don't mind me, guys.
Fucking thieving bastard. My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
Yes, yes, it sucks. Bandits are awful. Oh, woe is all of you. Look, guys, I don't have time for this. Man, I feel like there must have been something I missed over here. But maybe not. Oh well. Gonna go on a couple hunts. Those guys weren't Akashic at all, so.
Time to fight.
Damn. I needed to turn and I didn't turn.
Company.
Don't get surrounded.
Ah, there we go. Just Akashic Eagle.
Enough of you, are there?
Oh, hey, Darth. What are you, a Storm Panther? Ah, no, that fit. Okay. That wasn't on time, though. There we go, that's how you dodge that, and then... Get mega flared! Ah, I got it. Oh, it just keeps going and going and going. First day of work since July 3rd. Ooh. Giga flare. Oh, you can direct that, okay. So for your first day of work since July 30th. That's pretty rough. Like whenever you've been like on break for a while. Vacation, what have you. But I guess that makes sense too, because you must have taken your vacation then for Gen Con and all that. And just had a few other days on that. So you made it. The 10 of clubs. He's just an executioner, but maybe he'll have one or two fancy things.
Another God's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing to fear. So empty your pockets.
That's how you do that. I didn't time that properly either.
Let's have some fun.
So I have to do that like that, okay. Yeah, that could be better, but that's okay. There we go. Just laser ring. Dodging you. I didn't dodge that right. It's fine. Yeah, that's better. Oh, you did another one of those, okay.
It's over.
So you're off on Mondays and Tuesdays in general, then left for Gen Con August 2nd, then Gen Con from 3rd to 6th, you're back on the 7th. Gotcha. Also, in the time you've been gone, we beat Bahamut, so now I have dragon powers, which include just lasers, because Bahamut is just lasers. We got a Skeletype there.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Alright, so after that, we need to go to by Port Isolde. Cypress Docks, it might be right around here actually. I think this hunt might take me a couple tries. I can find them anyways. Akashic Devil Crab.
Come on. Faster.
Akashic Chocobos, no! Poor giant burbs. Oh my god, is it really just 3 executioners?
Straight home now.
I guess I'll save, but honestly, if I die, I'll probably take the kill because... Fire in the sky. Things fall apart. The Magith brothers. Have I mentioned I'm bad at multi-target fights? Ow. No, we'll just do this too. Why not? It's a weird fight, actually. Oh, I see what happened there. Why is it... You should have probably killed me, my dude. But unfortunately for you... That fight was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. And 2 meteorite. Oh, wow.
No more vengeance. No more war.
We've been vengeanced out. Okay. Now. The other one was in the forests? Where would that be, actually? We'll find... Okay, Royal Meadows are over here. There's the Hand of Mimas over here. What's this? Westwatch? Okay. Advent. Let's check out this area. This might be where the dragon is. And I might go back and look and see what I can... Man, it is cute, Clive, that you think I actually want us to go help the people said we were going to help. Okay, I would want to go this way. This way. Oh, maybe not, actually. There's this one about we have to go find the forest, so... Yeah, no. Oh, wait, is that... No, it's just a regular raptor. Oh, and there's bombs. Fallen bugs. No, it looks like it's just a bunch of fallen here. Oh, damn. Let's see if we can find... I want to find this hunt as the last thing we do so that next time we can just start on it. Or at least know where it is. We don't need to bother with. That's a dragon Evis, but that's not the dragon we want. Probably easier if we just died too. Dragonets. I mean, the Dragon's Eyrie actually would make a lot of sense. Maybe Eastwatch. It's more fallen. No, Matico is just a curl. Oh, wait a second. What is over here?
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
Oh, they actually put a teleport spot right by this fight. Oh, maybe not. Well, that's foreboding, but where is it then? Maybe that's just a general thing where all of the obelisks are like that now.
All right.
Like I see a fair amount of devastation. Just a dragonet. That's just a dragon Evis. Oh. And there's Clown Vent in the Mournbroom, which I guess is a place I could have been before. Let's check this out then. We get to go on a running from enemies adventure. Look at that. Potions that get me fully healed up. Weird, 'cause I always do like dragons. I'm also usually down for a good dragon fight. Although admittedly, dragon fights can be hard to pull off for a variety of reasons. The biggest one being the fact that they are one of the classic flying enemies. What is that? Ring of the Marksman. Not that I would actually wear it, but increases the will damage of magic by 10%. Distance will only save you for as long as it takes my arrow to reach your heart. Lock of the Full Quiver. Oh yeah, this looks like a dragon boss arena. If it is not a dragon boss arena, then it's a boss arena for something later. Svarog. Rank S. Alright.
Found that. This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Oh, he's tanky. Stretching as much as I can. Yeah. Get knocked down. Oh, that was half my health. Oh, this is gonna be a hell of a fight. Even better is man with damage it deals if you dodge all its attacks. That would be the hope. Oh man. I can do that one more try, I think. But I'm basically at where I'm gonna need to stop for the night anyways. Load. Svarog is very tanky. Although level-wise, it's about the same difference between me and where Clive is now, and Atlas when I did that fight, versus where Svarog is for this fight. Svarog, rank S.
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Oh, I missed the first one, but that's okay. It's taking a while. I just charge this through like just doing it. that takes a lot to pull you down. Oh, that hit directly.
Nice try. Too slow. Over here. Fine hand. So cool. Nice try.
Beaming. Ooh, 66,000. Okay. Oh, Dragon Dance might be a problem. Well, actually, that just went fine. Precision Dodge would have been better, but that's fine. Embroil. Oh, that didn't work at all.
I failed.
Alright. Well, that was my second attempt on Svarog. I managed to knock him down once, which when I got to do the damage, knocked him to almost half HP, so next time we'll beat him. Question mark. But for now, that is it for this stream. We'll restart from nearest obelisk, and although I have the save I would use anyways, but it feels wrong to not end having Beige Ride double saved, so let us load. Svarog very tanky, and maybe not as fun as Atlas. We'll see. Resave, even though that wasn't much change there. Alright. And there we go. Next time we get a start on a dragon hunt. Until then, good night, everyone.